So,
This video will probably take like 5 minutes of your time, but it will save you 10 years of your life. So what does all of these online gurus have in common? And why is millions of people getting influenced by them? Is it because of what they do, how they dress, or is it their lavish lifestyles with cars, watches, women, or their visibility on each platform? And of course, they bring value to the marketplace. Otherwise, they wouldn't be where they are at today. And one thing is for sure, they all have one thing in common, and that is that they sell something to you who is watching. And why is nobody looking at the true heroes out there, like Danny Duncan, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie? These are the real entrepreneurs who built their wealth doing what they love to this day. And yes, they all have something they sell, but they don't try to learn you or teach you how to make banging YouTube content for $9.97 and then a monthly fee for every month. They go into different markets like clothing, supplements, food, or even candy like Mr. Beast did. And I love this. Someone who inspired me the most is Danny Duncan. Now, you shouldn't compare people's upbringings, but compare Iman's upbringing to Danny's and see which one did the most or had the toughest upbringing. And the thing you are doing wrong is that instead of analyzing why they do what they do, you try to copy them instead. So you buy the same clothes, you start posting the same content as them, and you start to behave like them. You try to act like them, and soon enough people around you start to realize this, yourself included. And here is where you fail. So this mistake I'm talking about probably wasted my whole online business career that now is fixed, but for 1 year I struggled with this one stupid ass problem. I would probably hit 25k or even 100k per month if I just figured this out from day one. And this video will probably take like 5 minutes of your time, but it will save you 10 years of your life. And if you feel like clicking away, then here is a practical example of someone who won't make it in these days. So when I started out, my strategy was to copy the one guru I was looking up to the most. And in this case, it was the man himself, Iman Gadzhi. And I've seen myself make these mistakes over and over again. This is something that comes to us recurring, so it's really important that we stick to what we know and who we really are. So Iman is the type of guy that has a personality type that is very extroverted in nature, meaning that he prefers to socialize with people in groups, larger groups, and most ESTP personality types are also very independent, meaning that they prefer to do things on their own without any help or guidance from others. And if you try to mimic Iman with a whole different type of personality, you will fail. I stopped looking at what I knew and started to looking on what Iman knew and how he analyzed things. I tried to adapt his clothing, style, watch obsession, YouTube grind with the whole vlog thing and everything. But I now realize that this is all wrong, and I'm trying to be someone who has complete different personality and lifestyle. And this makes my worldview fucked and everybody else. So instead of binge watching him and try to copy everything he does, I analyzed him instead. And here's where things really turned for me. Money was starting to come in, business was thriving and everything. And I just understanding why Iman is doing the things he's doing, understanding why he likes watches, why he put out almost the exact same video all the time. And then I started to understand why myself was doing the stuff I was doing. I started to get those questions in my head about, am I an analytic person? Am I smart? How did I do for myself back in school? Was it easy? Was it hard? And like, what drives me? What makes me want to wake up in the morning? Just look at your search history, basically. What type of content are you watching? And the best part is like looking at your favorite movie. That is who you really are, because we choose this based on self-seeing us as the main characters. And of course, the question, what do we not shut up about? These are the questions you should ask yourself before even thinking of buying a course or mentorship. Dropshipping might not be the thing for you, or SMMA might not be the thing for you, not even the slightest. And when these people glamorize their lifestyle on, if you buy my course you can have this or this or this, you're being very foolish and you're being fooled by these people. And soon enough I started to get answers to these questions and understanding why I did the things I was doing. And I bet the half of you who is watching this don't even know why you started that business that you probably is running right now in the first place. Yes, you want freedom and you want money. But why do you want money in the bank and freedom? You need to think deep about these things, like get to the nitty-gritty, down like in the hole. Is it because your family never really had any money to go on trips? Is it because you couldn't really afford eating out with your friends when you were younger? Things like this always have a deeper meaning when you sit down and actually think about why you started out in the first place. And when it comes to business or in life in general, these things, there are things you will be naturally good at or bad at. And of course you can work up these things so you are good at everything, and this is basically called T-shaped. And that means you're an expert in one thing and good at other stuff as well. But let's say if you don't like doing like media buying, for an example, then outsource the work to someone else who likes to do it and enjoys the process of media buying. And if you do stuff you're naturally not good at or just don't understand why you do them, then just hire people. Then you will just operating at C-level player, or not at like 90 and 100% efficiency. You will maybe be operating like 50 or 60. Hire people to do the things you're naturally not good at. For me, I don't like editing or chopping videos. I'd hire someone for that because I can focus on achieving more money or expanding my knowledge base, because skill is everything and learning is everything. And I don't really want to learn editing so much, not to the level I want stuff edited. I like being in front of the camera and talking like this and spreading my knowledge, but editing is not for me. So I outsource it. That's basically what I do. Summary of it all: do not copy people, understand why they do the stuff they do and leverage that in your own doing. And life is built on systems and you should start leveraging that. I hope you liked this video and don't forget to subscribe, and once again, thanks for watching.